Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwaseun Akérèmọ́lá. So I'm a monetization coach for public health professionals. So public health coaching YouTube, it's a home for public health professionals where we teach career development, personal development, provide skills required for public health professionals to be able to function well at their workplace, in their career, in their field. So today we'll be talking about office politics. Yes. What is office politics? Office politics is a complex social structure of a workplace whereby individual uses resources, teamwork, power at their disposal for their own personal gain. It's a situation whereby maybe individuals they feel you do not qualify for a particular job, but you got it anyway. Your manager might not like the fact that you got the job. Maybe he or she has a preferred candidate. Maybe the manager often just think that he or she does not like your personality. So in that kind of situation, office politics can come in, at any time. So how do you handle office politics? You can handle office politics by building professional relationships with people. Yes, professional relationship in what sense? Try as much as possible to be loyal, and good relationship with them is very good. In what sense? I know in workplace there can be tension, one or two things, happening at your workplace. Maybe you guys have a task, you have a teamwork you're doing. Try as much as possible to keep that relationship going, make it loyal. Anybody that that shows interest in you, try to reciprocate. Anybody that is providing all the resources you need, sharing resources with you, sharing information that will help you at your workplace, you owe that person that same loyalty. Do not have information and keep it to yourself, thinking, okay, I have the information, I don't want to share it, or maybe you just want to be the best at your workplace. Try as much as possible to build great relationship at workplace, because tomorrow you will not be at your workplace tomorrow. You might just need that person's referral. So, but if you have a good relationship with them, it's always easy for you to go back to, to the person you had worked with before to give you a referral. It's even much more weighty than just getting somebody that really does not know much about you. But if you can get a referral from somebody that you guys had worked together, it's going to help you, because it says a whole lot about you too. So build good working relationship with people. So, and I said good working relationship has to do with loyalty and friendship. Loyalty and friendship will take you to places where your skills will not take you to. Number 2, keep it professional. Yes, keep your work relationship professional. In what sense? Do not share your personal relationship with anybody. You do not owe anybody where you're going to over the weekend, what you like doing, what you don't like about the work and all that. You are giving too much information. You are giving them too much power, too much resources to use whenever they want to, maybe whenever there's conflict tomorrow, because you don't know, you are just starting. I know you're excited about the new job. You want everybody to know, okay, this is what I'm doing. Oh, I met new friends. Don't get carried away. You only know about your intention. You don't know about others. So please do not share personal information with anybody. It's not advisable, so that tomorrow when there's conflict, it's easy for you to control the flow of information you have shared with others without being thinking, oh, I don't know what this person might have said to the manager, and at the end of the day, nobody had said anything to any manager, but because you had shared so much information, you are not going to be comfortable when there's conflict. You won't be able to manage it. So try as much as possible to not give out too much information. Then how do you handle office politics? Develop your soft skills. Yes, soft skills. What are your soft skills? Your teamwork ability, your emotional intelligence. How do you handle work when you are under stress? How do you respond to your colleague? Then number 3, your teamwork, your emotional intelligence. They are very, very important. If you can develop those 2 things, it's going to take you very far away in life. Your teamwork, emotional intelligence. Then take responsibility. When you are wrong, know you are wrong. Always, you don't have to. Nobody is right, nobody is wrong. In situations whereby there are tensions, if I'm sorry, it's going to save you a lot of stress over the years than trying to be trying to prove that you are always right. Emotional intelligence, teamwork, and being responsible, those things are very important. They are soft skills that you need to work on as professionals at your workplace. Those are ways you can handle relations, because tomorrow you don't know what is going on. You don't know whether there's going to be a promotion at your workplace. If you don't build your soft skill, you don't build emotional intelligence, you are not responsible. You know, you if like, let's say for example, there's a vote on a position, and maybe you are just two, there's a tie between two people, you might just be graded on your soft skills at the end of the day. Probably you had offended a manager and you feel, okay, there's really no big deal, so it's just work, I just want to do my work and and get out. If you have offended them and they had called you to let you know that you did this, there's nothing stopping you from saying, I am sorry. Be responsible. It's very, very important. Be very, very responsible. There's nothing stopping you from I am sorry. The only time when you are right is when people don't call you to your wrongs and they just expect you to know what you did is wrong. That's when you can say, okay, I never knew you did this. So always when people call you to order that you're doing what is wrong, try as much as possible, apologize immediately. It's not going to take anything from you. You understand? Being responsible, being a team player, they are very, very important. I know some people, you have different kind of people. They have different kind of people that we meet on daily basis. Some people believe, okay, I want to be the best, I want to prove to the company that I know everything, thereby I will not give my other colleagues information. You are playing yourself. That's the truth. You are playing yourself, because tomorrow when there's something bigger, the more information you keep to yourself, the less you know. That's what you don't know. The more you share, the more you learn. It's like giving. The more you give out to people, the more you receive. So if you share your information, let's say for example tomorrow you go to your workplace and you found out about an article, maybe something that will help you guys at your workplace, at the task given to you. If you share it with your colleagues, you will discover that a whole lot of people will come out, oh, I actually have this idea, I actually saw this somewhere too. Everybody will come out, you people will join it together, you'll be able to achieve something, and then you will learn something new. But in situation whereby you keep it to yourself, if you keep it to yourself, I'm very sure you're not going to learn from them. And if you're lucky enough to prove smart that, okay, I will just learn from others, I'm not going to share what I have, you are just wasting your time. You know why you're wasting your time? Because information that you cannot share with others, at the end of the day, it's like no man is an island. You can't do it on your own. It's a task. Try to make sure that anything you want to do, build teamwork. Teamwork helps you. It takes you far away. I know it's not easy working with some certain individuals, but try as much as possible. Building teamwork is very, very important. So your soft skills is number 3. Number 4, how you can handle office politics again is when you try as much as possible to be a go-getter. A go-getter in what sense? Try as much as possible to you know why you are there. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted about maybe the happenings, the event at workplace. You know why you are there. You have a target. You have the number of years you want to spend there. Try as much as possible to not deviate from why you are there. It's very easy to feel, okay, I'm doing my task and everything. You know why you are there. Don't get carried away with all the activities and everything. Try as much as possible to still maintain your goals. I know you had a career development plan when you got the job. Still stay on track. Don't get distracted by activities, by colleagues and all that. Try as much as possible to to still stay on track. Your goals are going to get you stay on track. They are going to be able to control you. Like I said, distraction is only going to take you back. It's only going to stall your progress. It's only going, at the end of the day, you might not even achieve anything, and it's going to affect your resume. So number 5, how do you control office politics? Maintain good office outlook. Maintain good quality outlook at your workplace. In what sense? Quality outlook is always be positive. When you see that your maybe your environment is toxic, when you see that your environment is toxic, because as time goes on you're going to know more about the company you're working in. When you see that the environment is toxic, be the first person to say, I've gotten a new job, or I do not think I can cope. If you look at your personality, you see your personality and you see it's not the kind of place you can function well, resign honorably. Do not wait for them to sack you before you leave the workplace. There are some certain personality that can cope with any situation. And if you look at yourself and you see that you don't see yourself coping and it's toxic, maybe anytime you want to go to your workplace, you are scared that maybe something is going to happen and everything. Before it gets out of hand, try to resign before it gets out. I'm not preaching, okay, when things are not going fine, you leave and everything. That's not what I'm preaching. I'm preaching, I need you to choose yourself. Not every opportunity is an opportunity at the end of the day. Try to choose yourself. Don't sabotage yourself all in the name of, okay, I need this job right now. I know the jobs are there to to pay our bills and everything, but on the long run, if you are frustrated at work, you won't be able to perform well. 1, 2, at the end of the day, you're going to spoil your track record, because those people you're working with, you don't know where you'll meet them tomorrow. So if you know that your personality cannot cope with some set of individuals, I would advise you to just resign honorably, let them have the job, go look for another job somewhere else, but make sure you don't have any issues on ground before leaving, so that you can maintain a good positive outlook, because it's how you portray yourself. Because tomorrow you really don't know where you're going to meet those people. So try as possible to settle whatever issue is on ground, make friends, have good outlook, then you can leave to the next work. Number 6 now should be keep open communications. Keep open communications. That's the way to handle office politics. Probably you're at work and maybe a colleague of yours is having a particular issue, maybe with a boss or maybe with other colleagues. Try as much as possible to do not offer too much personal information on ground. Try to, if you have any information that will help the situation on ground, share it with them. Don't be the messiah. Don't be the one to say, okay, this person also did this to me. Do not tolerate gossip, because you really don't know. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know the kind of person. You don't know who you are working with. You only know about yourself. You know that, okay, this is who I am. I am very straightforward. I am open and everything. So if somebody comes to you, make sure the conversation you are having with them, you can defend it tomorrow. That's what I mean by keep open communication. Don't tolerate gossip. Maybe the boss at work is a bad person, or maybe he or she has one or two issues. You should not be the person they will come to and you would want to participate in that kind of conversation. Do not. It might be a trap. You don't know what's up. So what I'm going to tell you, advice I'm going to give is, make sure every information you're giving to your colleagues are the information you can defend when there's an issue on ground tomorrow, because you really don't know. You don't know who is who. You don't know who is closer to the boss at the end of the day. So you're going to lose your job, or maybe they're going to be sabotaging your efforts. And you don't know where all the problems are coming from. It might be maybe because you had already said something to a colleague that you can't even remember. You were just trying to help. So make sure any information anybody's sharing with you, ask them, are you willing to share it with this social? If you're not willing to share it, please, I really am not the right person to go to, or you refer them to HR, or probably just stay neutral and just advise them, okay, this is what I did when I had this kind of issue in the past. You don't have to, but just give them a neutral information that tomorrow nobody is going to hold you against your words. Thank you so much for listening to today's YouTube channel. I hope you have learned one or two things. And if you're a new subscriber watching today, you are new to this YouTube channel, click on the notification button and make sure you share this with your family and friends. Bye.